Well, my name is Chuck Mara. I'm the artistic director of the Lake Arrowhead Repertory Theater Company. We've been around on the mountain for about 5-6 years.
I'm John Connor. Been on the mountain for five or 6 years now.
Hey, my name is Megan Foley Mara. I am married to Chuck Mara, who's the artistic director of the Lake Arrowhead Rep. And we decided many years ago, 7 years ago it was, to start a theater up in this community where we live.
We've been doing, I think we've done well over 30, maybe 35 plays in 5 or 6 years. We helped out at the high school for the last 8 plays that they did. We've had 5 different moves in 6 years.
So I got approached 6 or 8 months ago by both of them when I talked to them individually about how things are going. Not so good is the answer. We're both going to have to move and go someplace else, and there's no place else to go. So I says, well, let me look into that, because we want to keep the arts, we want to keep the entertainment on the mountain.
We started doing this, like I said, really kind of to give back to the community. There was no place to go to do theater, see theater, and the kids were learning it at the high school level, but they weren't learning it on a professional level. And all these kids were then coming to us saying, how do we get agents and stuff? And I was like, I can't get you an agent because you don't have the training. They had some very good background for theater, but they didn't have training to get, work in Hollywood kind of stuff.
So I saw that the Tudor House became available. So I said, wait a minute, I got an idea here.
We were in Lake Arrowhead, we went to Crestline, we went to Lake Arrowhead, we went to another place in Lake Arrowhead. And then John Connor, who is the angel visionary behind this, said, what if we gave you a permanent home at the Tudor House? And I thought it was too good to be true, but it's not. It's happening. I mean, it's that good, but I'm so excited. I love coming to work every day because it's phenomenal.
The more I thought about it, the more I said, there's no reason we can't have a full-time supper club dinner theater, not just plays, not just 3 nights a week and then nothing going on. I said, let's bring up, if it's been on stage in the last 50 years, let's put it on stage again. I'd like to see ballet, I'd like to see comedy, I'd like to see big band, I'd like to see jazz band, country and western dancing, big ballroom dancing, let's do it all. We got a big stage, we got a big dining floor where people can dance.
So we're going to have a lot of different facets here. Hopefully during the day it's going to be a place where people in the neighborhood can drop in, pick up a cup of coffee, maybe have a panini, or meet their friends and talk about things that are happening up here in Lake Arrowhead, or talk about whatever's happening all over the world. And we're going to have a library with theater books, and it'll also have probably history books on Lake Arrowhead. People can come and buy tickets for their shows, all sorts of stuff. We also need a really great place for parents that drop off their kids for classes to wait. And we're hoping that those will be some of our clients as well. The moms and dads that drop their kids off for their acting classes and they want to come back in and just sit here and have a cup of coffee or something while they're waiting.
Well, the Atkins Corporation bought this land in 1926 with the intent of building houses up in the mountains. That was a long time ago, and there weren't many houses around the lake or anywhere else up here, but it was easy access off the fairly new road, Rim of the World Road, Highway 18. So he built this structure here. This was to be the clubhouse, Arrowhead Villas. The Lake Arrowhead Villas clubhouse. And that building over there used to have a swimming pool and tennis courts, gardens all on that side. So it was a mini compound, if you will. Built this in 1928, when he finished it, just in time to see the recession come. Well, it all came crashing down. Fortunately, the building didn't come crashing down, but everything else he dreamed of did. It stood empty for a long time, sometime in the 30s, 40s. It became a good place with prohibition to make and sell beer, whiskey, alcohol. So according to the stories, I guess they're true, Bugsy Siegel had his casino in there, had his brewery in there, had his speakeasy in there, and had all his hidden passages in there going over to the Bracken Firm house over here. And there's got to be some truth to it, because my parking lot here is still falling in when the underground tunnel is. That's why I'm bringing all this dirt in. Keeps falling down right there into the old tunnel. So over the years, after the 40s, mid-40s, when the Bugsy Siegel lore went away, it became a restaurant, a dance place, a gathering place, a community hall, a church, a private residence, become everything. No one's known what to do with it. Yeah? Well, we know what we're going to do with it, and it's going to stay what it's going to be for the next 25 years. It's going to be the biggest entertainment center on the mountain.
What we were calling the war room or the situation room. This is where we deal with everything that happens. Production, we've just been here for a very short time, but this is where we make all kinds of artistic decisions, and they change constantly. So anyway, let's take a walk through here. At some point, we will clean this up and make this a wood shop. And we're just beginning to do practical effects and things of that nature in here. Makeup, prosthetics. We have no idea what any of this was used for. But there are some really interesting rooms.
And what are those rooms?
No, I don't know, not rumors, but rooms. This would make an ideal dressing room, maybe. But this, look at that room. Or whatever they kept in here. And lights off. Kind of looks
It's like a sauna.
like a sauna, but they didn't.
It's a sauna because it's the wood.
I would agree with you, except there's one thing that says, I hope this wasn't a sauna. And that's that. They didn't lock people in the sauna
They
usually.
may have locked people.
They get locked in. All kinds of work happens in this room right now. We use this for general meetings. Our hope is to turn this into an entry, foyer, box office, cafe, maybe. It's got a beautiful fireplace there. And all this light and windows. I think it'd be a great place to have a box office and have people come in and meet the building. All right. Okay, so this is the exterior of the building. And there is, I don't know, there's something really romantic and magical about this. I could just see this place stuffed with grand old cars and people in tuxedos and dinner jackets. This is the main entranceway. Welcome. One of my favorite things is that's supposedly the second largest fireplace in California. Now, I don't have anything to back that up with, but that's every single person has told me that. And that may be the amount of stone or how, I don't know. But I think it's terrific, and it's a great fireplace. Down here is where there will be tables and seating, round tables, some squares. That used to be the bar area when we got the place, and I assume that's where, because this was an old church before, somewhere between the speakeasy and present day, that probably was the altar. But again, you're talking to somebody who doesn't know the history of it. But there used to be a bar. We're taking that out and putting it down this way. This room is one of my favorite rooms. I love this old wallpaper. And again, we have another fireplace here. And it's an old country house. That's what it is. And we're calling this the tea room. So there'll be big, comfy, wonderful chairs and tables and great place to just sit and talk away from the hubbub there. I'm liking this. The most amazing kitchen space. Hey. So this is the amazing kitchen space. It's really pretty nice. It's got all of these cool secret passageways. If you want to come this way, it's one of these things. Down a very steep and narrow staircase. to a wine cellar or to a quick getaway, or I don't know what they used it for, but it's just it's just terrific.
Kids have it tough today. I don't believe in send them to college. Get yourself into $200,000 debt. Pay for the rest of your life at 5-6%. You're in debt for 20 years. You get out of college. Maybe you have a job, maybe you don't. If you have a job, maybe I just talked to someone. $200,000 on their daughter, and she's got a job for $600 a week working in a restaurant. I want to give the kids another choice. Hey, if you've got talent, you don't have to go off to Juilliard or wherever. If you want to go, but if I get the right people here, they'll help you become a good dancer, a good singer, a good piano player, a good instrument player. We're going to do it here. Don't feel you got to run off 1,000 miles away to be good at what you want to do. If you want to do it in the arts, we'll help you do it right here. It won't cost you anything.